Hello, and thank you for joining us for today's broadcast. This broadcast is a product of Shry Media, LLC. Unauthorized use, sale, or redistribution of this media in any form is strictly prohibited without the express written consent of Shry Media. Radio and television mediums are encouraged to reach out. Thank you for tuning in. Enjoy the game.
Want to watch your favorite Southeast teams in action? We've got you covered. Stream live games and highlights on YouTube, Twitch, Amazon Fire TV, Scream TV, and more. For all the details, visit our How to Watch page at sesnsports.com. It's your one-stop guide to catching every play, every time, wherever you are. The Southeast Sports Network, bringing the game to you anytime, anywhere.
At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, we see champions everywhere we look. In every sport, on every court, we're building a foundation to ensure all athletes are safe, supported, and strengthened. At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, ending abuse is not just our job. It's our promise.
A truck is a tool, but a ram is life. Yeah, it's the wipe the sweat off your brow sort of life. But it's also the let's load up the ATV's life. The my kids play way too many sports life. The let's find a secret spot to fish life. That looks nice. Innovations, comforts, and powertrains built to power all the lives you live. Ram.
Catch the most thrilling moments from your favorite local teams, only on the Southeast Sports Network. From jaw-dropping touchdowns to game-winning goals, we bring you all the highlights that make the Southeast the heart of sports. Don't miss out. Tune in anytime, anywhere, and relive the action like never before. The action lives on our YouTube channel, but you can watch highlights many different ways by visiting our website. The Southeast Sports Network, where every play matters.
The Southeast Sports Network, your free ticket to front row sports action. From heart-pounding football showdowns to thrilling basketball games, experience every moment live, all from the comfort of your home. Your favorite athletes, broadcast in real time and on demand. It's not just streaming, it's your front row ticket to the best of Southeastern sports. And the best part? It's absolutely free. Don't miss a moment of your favorite teams. Join us now at the Southeast Sports Network. The Southeast Sports Network, your front row ticket to live sports.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
My character, Shazam, knows all about growing up in a family full of teenage superheroes. They're bold.
Where's everyone going?
To fight crime.
Okay.
Adventurous. Shazam! There's never a dull moment. And no matter what happens, they'll always have your back. All they need is a place to grow and be themselves. And the best part is, you don't have to be a superhero to adopt a teen. Learn more about adopting a teen from foster care. Visit adoptuskids.org. You can't imagine the reward.
We are champions of the character.
We're there to serve, make sure we're creating a fair atmosphere for both teams, upholding the integrity of the game.
I chose to be an official. It's the best decision I've made.
In life, things aren't scripted. Games aren't pre-scripted. You know, I got into officiating because my father was an official. Officiating was part of our family life. It wasn't just the game.
Get to be outside, get to experience the game. It's so much more fun. You can get a lot out of it.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
It helped me become not only a better official, but a better person.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
And it's just been wonderful.
Heavy Welcome to beautiful, sunny Kingsport, Tennessee. Hey, it's 65 degrees here today, or it was. We'll check the weather in a bit. That's a look at the Aquatic Center across the street. Bring the whole family, have fun. The golf outside of this resort is amazing. We're here inside of the Meadowview Marriott Conference Resort Center. Gabriel Fry, Gary Justice here alongside me, and glad you're with us on the Southeast Sports Network for college hoops. What a good one we've got in store. It's the Bears of Pikeville taking on the Royals of Johnson University in what promises to be an excellent showing between these two programs. Only one can move on to the championship tomorrow on Saturday, and these two are going to leave it all on the line today, all of it on the hardwood, Gary.
An opportunity to advance tomorrow's final at 3 p.m. Two quality programs, athletes both ways. Postseason basketball at its finest here on the Southeast Sports Network.
Gabriel Fry, Gary Justice, glad you're with us. These two are about ready to get underway. Both had really nice seasons. Before we get into this, we'll take a look at the full men's bracket just so you can get an idea of what to expect following this game. So as you can see, the winner of this will move on and play the winner of our 8 p.m. game, Milligan and Montreat, and that should be good as well.
Yeah, yesterday UPike picked up that victory over TMU through the record 24 wins, 5 losses on the season. Ian Works had 22 points. Keenan Cutler had 20 points and 5 threes. L.A. Walker, 11 points, 5 assists in the victory. Johnson defeated Bryan 86-70. Had 11 steals and 6 blocks. Isaiah Poore led the way with 23. Taurus Woods with 22 points, 11 rebounds. And Mason Lockhart with another double-double, 17 points, 10 rebounds for the reigning player of the week in the AAC.
Here's a look at a couple of those scores you just referenced. Pikeville's win, 72-58. Johnson, 86-70 over the Bryan Lions. 69-60, Milligan Buffs with a win. And 79-82, CIU fell to Montreat's Cavs. That was a fun game. That was our nightcap. We would have had a ton of fun with that if it wasn't our 8th game of the day.
It was a slow start for Montreat, but they turned it on quickly. Entertaining team to watch.
Very entertaining team to watch. Meeting the starting lineups on the floor right now for these two programs. A really good 5 for the UPike Bears.
Yeah, a couple award winners received all-conference honors both ways. First for the UPike Bears, Ty Compton, the Coach of the Year of the conference. Bradley Bunch, the Player of the Year. He's also made an appearance on the All-Defensive Team. L.A. Walker was a second-team selection. Kean Warwick, second-team All-AAC. He'll also appear on the All-Defensive Team. And then Jalen Rigdon was voted by the coaches to be a member of the All-Freshman Team. And then for the Johnson Royals, Mason Lockhart, first-team All-AAC, and then Ben Rice, All-Defensive Team. And folks, if you haven't watched 22 in blue, there's a reason why he's on the All-Defensive Team. He rejected several shots yesterday.
Ready to go, the starting 5 on the floor for these two programs. For the UPike Bears, it's Warwick's L.A. Walker, Bradley Bunch. The big guy in the middle going to be taking the tip, Cade Looney. And rounding out the 5 for the Bears is Keenan Cutlip. On the other side of the floor, the Johnson Royals will lose the opening tip, as we'll first hear from Pikeville. Quick steal. Isaiah Poore gets it to go. Poore was electric last night and opens our scoring 2-0.
Yeah, it's going to be a battle of two elite point guards, Isaiah Poore and Kean Warwick, two guards who are uber quick on quick. It's going to be fun to watch. Fun to try to keep up with 0 in gray and 2 in blue.
Down through the paint. Turnaround, Bunch is short. Pikeville can't get it. Mason Lockhart gets the rebound and pitches it to Isaiah Poore. Now back to Tyler Moore. In front of them and looking to knife his way down inside is Ben Rice. Pinches it down to Taurus Woods, who misses the long 2, and Woods rounds out the 5 for the Johnson Royals as we're 1 minute into this game, 2-0.
3 Bears crash the glass on the defensive end there. A point of emphasis for the Bears today. Rebound the basketball.
Blown tire in the low paint. And big collision.
Yeah, Mason Lockhart was trying to post up Cade Looney. Cade Looney was holding his ground. Mason Lockhart lowered his shoulder. The official called the charge. Turnover to the Bears.
L.A. Walker double team. Across the floor. Kean harassed on the front court near the timeline. Gets around Poor down the sideline. Over the wing, into the paint, down low amongst the tall trees. Looney regathers. Bears block it away as Warwicks can't keep this on the floor. And Lockhart palms the ball.
Yeah, the Royals been very physical here early in the ball game, setting the tone here early in Kingsport, Tennessee.
Isaiah Poor sends them back out to the front court. Tyler Morris. Lockhart, big guy, low block, and he is going to take a little hop.
They're going to call a jump ball. The possession will stay with Johnson. Nice job of Cade Looney holding his ground. Mason Lockhart, one of the hardest post players in the AAC, the guard. Nice job by 44 in gray of holding his ground, getting his hands on the basketball. Nice conversation going on with the officials here to see where the shot clock should be. They're going to put 5 on the shot clock.
The call was 5, but he changed it again.
Nice job of the officials to come together and make sure they get the shot clock correct.
They do now on the elbow. Woods. Yes, Torres gets that to go.
Yeah, Woods he's an elite shot maker. One of the best in here in the AAC.
On the wing, Walker.
The Royals very physical on the defensive end. Bears having a hard time getting off the screen.
Keenan was a menace last night. Looney, mid-post, off the side of the rim, and can't be kept on the floor by Isaiah Poor. I think he just hit himself with the ball.
Coach Ty Compton encouraging Cade Looney to go straight up to the bucket. Don't fade away. Go through the contact. Finish through the chest if you can. 20 on the shot clock.
Two really good coaches.
Both coaches do a great job of developing their players, developing their roster for whatever role they have on their team.
Walker to Looney, defended by Lockhart. Trying to run the spin move. Warwick's lots of room. Can't knock it down from the wing, but the putback gets 2 points back for the Bears of Pikeville, who trail 4-2, 3 minutes into this.
Yesterday, Bradley Bunch only had 9 points. That was the first game all season long he did not score in double figures for the Player of the Year. 2 early ones get the Bears on the scoreboard.
This one off the glass won't drop.
Excellent move. Lockhart got Looney pinned on the post, was able to score at the bucket.
Cutlip took it from Warwick to the straightaway. Pikeville. Bunch. No.
A couple of early looks for Bradley Bunch. Don't mind that if you're a Bears fan.
From the straightaway. Ben Rice, baseline against Looney, banging around off the glass. It won't roll in for him.
Nice job of the Bears to keep it to one shot and out.
To respond, L.A. Walker throwing to the basket. Can't get this to go either.
Yeah, the physicality is bothering the Bears offensively.
Isaiah Poor, big collision as he runs down Warwick's, and the Bears love it.
Yeah, Poor and Warwick's has been very physical with each other all day long so far. We've only played 4 minutes. Warwick's is able to draw the foul, and watching Keegan Warwick's play since his high school days, I promise you one thing, if you get his adrenaline pumping, better watch out. Happened yesterday, he ended up with 22 points on the scoreboard.
A 4-point game. The Royals are in control against the Bears.
Bears got to figure out something offensively here. They're getting pushed off their post. They got to be a little bit stronger when they post up.
Walker from the wing is short.
In the press for the Royals as well. Everybody's boxing somebody else. Nobody's leaking out on an offensive break. A point of emphasis is on the backboard for the Royals as well.
More the give. Turnaround, Woods over Warwick's. He knocks it down to make it 8-2, a 6-point advantage, the largest of the game.
Got shot takers and shot makers, and Taurus Woods is definitely in the shot maker category.
Entry pass. Looney is blocked by Ben Rice on the whistle.
Cade Looney attacking the rim much as he can, and 22 in blue, Ben Rice got it clean up top, got him with the body down below, though. All defensive teams with whistle for the foul. They'll send the graduate student to the line to shoot 2. Looney, the graduate student, the transfer, Emory Henry.
No.
He scored his 1,000th career collegiate point during the season.
Ben Rice will come off of the floor. Cade Looney.
Also, earlier in the season, he was awarded Player of the Week, the Offensive Player of the Week within the AAC, thanks to a 30-point performance.
No, this one rattles out on Looney as well, and the Royals will run the floor. Caden sent it to Lockhart, backing down Looney. The hook shot rattles, it won't drop. Rice fighting for it. Woods can't get it as Warwick's will run the floor. Here come the Bears. L.A. Walker from the elbow kicks it to the wing. 3-ball on the way, and Caden Cutlet knocks that one down from Kentucky.
He had 5 triples yesterday, his first this evening.
Look out for Mr. Caden Cutlet. What a hot start. 8-5, a 3-point game as this one rustles the twine to push the lead to 5, 10-5.
Ty Compton's offense is based around screens and movements. The physicality has limited the Bears so far here early in this ballgame.
14-10 to play the first half. Cutlet, mid-post, turns, fighting his way towards the glass and can't get that to go as the putback cashed in by L.A. Walker.
He's one of those players, you've talked about L.A. Walker being one of your favorite players in the AAC, does it all for the U-Pike Bears.
Johnson from the wing to the mid-post. Lockhart spins, fires on the turnaround, Jay, and knocks it down.
The Bears are going to make a decision what they're going to do defensively against one in blue. Are they going to double team him, or we're going to guard him one-on-one? If you guard him one-on-one, Mason Lockhart can have a big day.
13.5 to play in the first half. This one gathered down along the baseline, sent back out to the straightaway. Cutlet knifes his way to the high post. Down to the wing, Bunch blows a tire, regathers on the Royals bench, fights his way down low, backdoor, L.A. Walker, a little kiss off of the glass.
Back-to-back buckets for the junior from Columbus, Ohio. Now the Bears are starting to roll a little bit offensively on this end. Look for the Royals to continue to go to one in blue. He's a matchup problem for the Bears.
Columbus, Ohio.
Columbus, Ohio.
OH.
So Taurus Woods, again, he's already made a couple of shots here early. A very versatile player. He can score from all 3 levels. That time going to the bucket, gets fouled, go line to shoot 2 shots. Taurus Woods in the game averaging 20 points per ball game. You can see why his ability, one of the top scorers in the AAC.
Yes. 13-9, 12:49 to play in our first half.
The Bears yesterday only played 7 players. Johnson will go a little bit deeper in their bench.
Does Kentucky like Ohio?
They like Ohio, but I don't know if they like Ohio drivers.
I'm from Michigan. We had a war, you know that, with Ohio. Over Toledo. It's one of my favorite cities.
The Mud Hens.
Keenan Cutler. Hey, Matt Melzak's my boy. Driving down inside, bunch out front of the straightaway. Looney on the way. This one takes a big high bounce. And the Royals can't regather as L.A. Walker creates another chance. Keenan on the way. It rattles out and pulled in again by Johnson.
The team in blue got the memo. We have to be physical. Doing a good job in being physical without fouling as well. That's a skill a lot of teams don't have.
Well, that's the real trick, is can you do it without picking up 100 fouls? Just under a dozen minutes to play in the first half as Isaiah Poor tries the green light ball.
Being knocked off the Royals out of bounds. The Bears win inbound the basketball on the baseline.
Warwick's defended by Poor. Knifing his way inside. This one sent away. Fast break, slowing down now for a moment is Billingsley. Looking to enter. Baseline, big guy, Lockhart against Looney. Hook shot rattles out on him.
Yeah, Lockhart's a problem there. Nice job of Cade Looney of forcing to shoot the basketball, fading away from the basket.
L.A. Corner, 3-ball, no. I don't hate that from Looney. Big guy goes ahead and pulls up on one. Shot 26% from range this year. He averaged 11 points per game for Pikeville.
He definitely has that range, and he shot it with confidence.
On the way, off the wing.
Both teams going one and out so far.
Stolen. Royals down the floor. It's Caden who sends it on to Isaiah Poor, and they want to have a quality chance. So they'll set up on the front court with Billingsley.
Poor pass from L.A. Walker. Threw it right to the defender. Live ball turnover.
Swing it. Dallas Carbaugh sent around to Poor. Caden goes back to him. Isaiah pulls up with 3 on the shot clock and goes down at the line. 10th time we've seen that this weekend.
What the violation is there, L.A. Walker did not allow Isaiah Poor to land. It's a safety call. That's the reason why it's called. You can't get underneath somebody. As you mentioned, the 10th time already we've seen this tournament. You mentioned that's the cardinal sin of basketball. Don't foul the three-point shooter.
Yes. He'll shoot 3. The first is good. Yes, the second is good as well.
Here early, the Bears getting shots up, 4 of 17 from the floor, 1 of 6 from deep. Johnson, 6 of 12 from the floor.
Yes.
So Jalen Rigdon will be the first substitute of the evening for the Bears. He'll replace Keenan Cutler. Rigdon selected the all-freshman team. The Royals have already played 8. The Bears only played 6.
Warwick's trapped Carbaugh, Woods, and Caden all getting hands after the orange. He's able to escape. Back outside, Kean on the wing. Looks over to Bunch, but he'll hang on to it for now. From the straightaway, Walker gives it off. Rigdon down to Looney, back to him. Jalen baseline, tries the short one and can't get it as the big guy Lockhart gets it, palms it, and dishes it.
Lockhart is a rim protector and a rebound getter.
Mason Lockhart this season, 18 points per game. 8 rebounds per game, almost 9, 8.6 is his average. Inside, Bunch rustles the twine, and it's a 5-point game again with 9 to play in our first half.
That's a difference maker for the University of Pikeville. He can go to one end grade, clear out. He can play a little bully ball and get to the rim. He can finish with the left hand or the right hand.
Mason Lockhart hands that off. Carbaugh back to Billingsley. Entry. Mason tries this from mid-range, and it's short.
Nice job. The Bears have not allowed an offensive rebound so far in this ballgame. They have 5 of their own.
Kean knifes his way down low. The layup rolls off the iron as the Royals will be free and running. Taurus Woods. He'll step back onto the front court. 8.5 to play in our first half in Kingsport, Tennessee, in a 5-point game, 16-11. Gary, this is the most exciting 27 combined point game I've ever seen in my life.
We thought both teams will play with a lot of pace, but the pace has been, each possession is like it's going to be our last possession of the ball game. Very intentional, running their sets. They have an idea what they want to do. The team in blue is running through Mason Lockhart, and I would as well, going through the post, getting cutters off of Mason Lockhart.
Feet onto the floor to Billingsley. Coach calling out a play. They say Klotz. Corner. Royals out to the straightaway. Going to try the far wing. 4 on the shot clock. Billingsley fires from the top of the block. Yes. How about that? Heavily contested. 18-11 now the score in Kingsport as he gets that to go with defenders draped all over him.
That was good D, just better offense.
We'll keep it here. We're going to take a look around the area. First, we go check on the Golden Tigers playing softball against Wesley, and that's been a good one. Quick peek in there, no score bug on it, so I can't tell you the score. We're also going to head down to Columbia, South Carolina. The Koalas playing softball against the Rams of CIU. It's 1-1 in the 5th inning of Game 2. And we were going to take a look, yes we are, Tennessee Wesleyan ahead of CIU 2-0 in the bottom of the first. So the Bulldogs leading the Rams softball program. Fun times there.
Action all across the AAC, baseball, softball, basketball here in Kingsport, Tennessee. Definitely stay in tune at aacsports.com for all the updated schedules, stats, and standings of all the sports across the conference.
You can connect with the AAC on social media as well at AAC Sports, and find us on social and our website, SESN Sports on social, whatever the platform, we're there. And you can find our website and how to watch, SESNsports.com, SESN Sports /how to watch.
You talked about the excitement of a 29-point ball game so far with 8 minutes played in this first half. I love the intensity. I love the physicality of both teams. They brought their lunch pillar this evening. 2 quality coaches, good coaching staffs, quality players out here. They have an assignment and they're executing so far.
It's a 7-point game. Johnson Royals controlling the Bears very well. Scramble for the ball. Johnson University takes it away. Billingsley, 7:40 to play in the first half. Sent along the sideline, now back out front on the straightaway. Defended by Cutlip Rice. 3-ball, yes.
Ben Ross showed he's got some range as well. All defensive selection. Stuck behind the arc for the first time today. A 10-point lead for the Royals.
21-11, Johnson University. Yes on the wing, stopped on the top of the post. Rigdon doesn't like all the defenders there. Passed away from Carbaugh. Cutlip, blown tire taken by Torres. Lots of space, has help in the form of Ben Rice off the glass. Yes, and 1, he'll go to the line.
The team in blue is so much more physical than the team in gray. That's led to an easy live ball turnover with a strong finish at the rim. Ben Rice back-to-back buckets. Give the Royals a 12-point lead.
To extend the lead to 13, Rice. Yes. Onto the floor, the Bears hustling. 7 to play in the first half, it's Warris. Kean knifes around Atkins. On the way, and it's drained. The 3-ball goes to make it a 10-point game again.
Jalen Rigdon's development as a player throughout this season, the freshman has really stepped into a different role for the University of Pikeville because he's played so well, playing much more aggressive on the offensive end.
Blown tire. kept alive near the backcourt just barely by the Johnson Royals, who lead by 10. 6.5 to play in the first half. Woods, yes, wow. From the top of the block, he knocks it down.
Got through 2 defenders, rose up at the free throw line, held the release. Big time finish at the end of the shot clock.
Warwicks. No. Tyler Best tried it.
Lockhart checked out of the ball game here, so the Royals going a little smaller.
On the way for Emmanuel, who puts too much on it. Now Rigdon looking to respond on the other end of the floor. He'll hand it off to Tyler. Best fights his way inside, sent backwards by Carbaugh. Here come the Royals. Down inside, the floater off the heel of the iron as Bunch hauls it in. Coach wants a call, not going to get it from the referee, who ignores him. Bunch into the paint, off the glass, yes, and the violation. He'll go to the line.
The Conference Player of the Year knew his ball club was struggling, took the basketball from baseline to baseline. It's also called coast to coast, and finished off 2 feet. Absorbed the contact, finished with left hand off the glass. Has an opportunity, Gabe, for the three-point play.
Three-point play would be huge. They've been trailing by 10 for a while, and the lead keeps growing a little bit, and then they'll cut it back down to 10. Somehow, the Bears have to string together a couple of points, a small run to even get him started, as he'll get the and one and cut it to 9.
Yeah, we'll start on the defensive end. Can they keep the Johnson Royals out of the paint?
So far, it's a resounding no.
Lockhart just checked back in. So Cade Looney checked back in for the Bears.
Lockhart being on the floor is a problem. For the Bears, that is. Rattles out.
So you got the stop here. Let's see if the team in gray can stack another bucket on top of that last possession.
Bradley from the straightaway. He'll step back to the front court. All the way back to the timeline goes Rigdon. Around Torres from the elbow, lights one off. It rattles over the front of the iron to Emmanuel.
Yeah, Johnson is content with playing with this pace. Get the rebound, come up, run the set. They're confident in their ability to execute off their screens, off their paint touches, and they get Lockhart to pin Looney on the post.
Atkins straight away, off to Woods. Torres to Lockhart. Mason back outside, Billingsley. Elbow. Wanted Lockhart inside. Lost it for a moment and picked it back up to finish.
He is such a strong player on the inside, very versatile, very athletic for a post player.
Standing 3 steps behind the arc is Rigdon, who sends it inside just over the line to Bradley. Bunch spins, backdoor, off the glass it goes. Looney.
The player of the year creating on the paint touch himself, drew 2 defenders, had the graduate student, Cade Looney, open on the baseline. He lays it in.
Just under 4 minutes to play in our first half. The Johnson Royals have been in control through 16 minutes of play in Kingsport.
It'll be Looney's first foul as he and Lockhart continue to battle down low.
Hey, George! Fist for 5! Fist for 5! George!
They're going to run fist on this out-of-bound play. Multiple screens will come out of this set, and they'll look for the post. Posting off there, they'll take the back.
5 didn't like it. He hands it off to Moore. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from down near the baseline and knocks it down. Too easy for Isaiah Poore.
Excellent job by Isaiah Poore. Got the basketball on the baseline, hit the fadeaway jumper, made it look nice and easy. A smooth, soft jumper.
Warwicks gives it. 30-19, 11-point game with 3 to play in our first half. Pulling up is Rigdon, way too much on that as the Royals haul it out of the air. To extend a double-digit lead, Woods sent that on the way. Poore keeps it on the floor, and this is off.
Coach Ty Compton thought that Woods was out of bounds before he touched the basketball. The official said he was Okay, hustle play back in, knocked out of bounds by Cade Looney. 2:20 on the shot clock. See a lot of guys huffing and puffing right now. The physicality is starting to wear people out right now.
Woods inside, taken out of the air by Bradley. Bunch will run the floor. This guy is just incredible. There's the give. Keenan knifes his way mid-post. Back outside to Bunch. 2:40 to go in our first half. These Bears are trailing by 11. Pikeville to the baseline. Bradley being harassed by Mason Lockhart. Taken away by Mason. Long outlet feed to Woods. Torres inside. Isaiah Poor tries to knife his way through. Loses the ball, and the putback somehow slided over the top by Wendell.
Nice job of Wendell, a very quick second leaper.
Warwick shovels it to L.A. Walker, who lights off a three. Lockhart couldn't get it. Looney drawing the foul for Mason.
Excellent position by Cade Looney to get the offensive rebound and then quickly go back up and try to finish. Mason Lockhart got it from behind. Had to earn those points from the charity stripe.
Making him earn the points is definitely the play there. Of all the players to send to the line, though, Looney is not the best choice at 73% during the regular season. Yes.
This final 2:12 will tell a lot about going into the second half. Who can build a little bit of momentum? Johnson's been in control for a long time.
Yes, he gets both.
Really dictating the pace and the physicality of this ball game.
To the other end of the floor go the Royals of Johnson. Moore pitched that inside. Lockhart banging around against Looney. His turn to fire a shot, and the hook is too easy. 34-21 with just inside of 2 to play.
8 first half points for Mason Lockhart. Young man's a problem. We're going to try to guard him one-on-one. Look for the Bears to make an adjustment.
Inside, Bunch, set off by Lockhart.
A lot of guys breathing heavy as we talked about that. The Bears have played 7 people so far. 10 people played for Johnson.
On the floor, Woods has it through midcourt to the other end, and this one heavily contested. Bunches over him, sends him over the baseline, and the foul.
That'll be his first. The team's 6th. Isaiah Poor is. He can get baseline as quick as anybody in this conference. And the Bears were chasing him, fouled him from behind.
Poor does have wheels.
He has an extra gear, that's for sure. He knows how to pick him up and put him down.
The first is too easy, and it extends the lead to 14 with 95 seconds to play in our first half.
And based on this pace, a 14-point lead, I mean, points.
No.
Right now the Bears are just a little bit over a point per minute. All that credit has to become to the Johnson Royals defense. U-Pike 8 of 29 from the floor. 14 to 27 for Johnson.
Couple of roping passes. Warwick's through the center of the floor.
It's an important possession for U-Pike. Need to get a bucket here. Get a little momentum going to halftime.
Cutlip, Looney, all alone glass, easy. Lockhart runs him down. It doesn't matter. He got it. Straight away. Coach wants the call. No.
Yeah, Bunch and Lockhart extremely physical with each other.
Woods to Lockhart on the wing. Pulls up. Short. Down inside. Can't clean it up. Through vacant space taken by Cutlip. Off and running. Look out. Here he comes. This one off of the glass in the violation.
Cutlip did a nice job. Had negative numbers. Had a 2-on-3 break. Found a crease. Got to the bucket. Tried to finish. Unable to do so, but he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Keenan Cutlip, the local product from Kingsport, Tennessee.
true mountain man.
His game has developed in his third season with the University of Pikeville, come in as a defensive stopper his freshman year. After 11 points on the season, had 20 points last night and 5 made threes.
Yes.
Bears going a little token pressure, just trying to slow Johnson down, see if they will make a mistake. Johnson able to break the pressure, no problem.
Fed inside by Portimore. Backdoor Mason bangs his way to the iron, fended off by Looney. The level of physicality is insane. Inside of 30 seconds to go in this first half.
This is grown man basketball right now.
Timeout on the floor. I think that's a good excuse to check on some softball, right?
Love to check on some softball.
Let's go see what's going on.
Go around the AAC.
We'll get started with the Golden Tigers.
Quality program down in Bernal.
And to South Carolina, where it's the 5th inning between the Koalas and the Rams. Equalized 1-1, couple of runs. And we'll also scoot over to Columbia International University, also in South Carolina, so staying in state, where it's 2-1, Tennessee Wesleyan Bulldogs. Busy day for TWU. Relax, guys.
Yeah, TWU, we saw them play a little basketball today. The big baseball series against Reinhardt at home. Having played a little softball. A lot of action around the AAC. But Gabe, here in this first half, 35-24, you commented on it, the amount of physicality of both teams that are displaying right now. It has been very intentional by both teams. Again, the U-Pike Bears offense is predicated around screens and cuts to the basket. Johnson very physical with those screens, prevented them from getting to the basket. Johnson on the offensive end, intentional of getting the basketball to number one, and as I would as well, getting into the paint, making the Bears make a decision. Are you going to go one-on-one with one in blue, or are you going double team? If you're going double team, we'll have a cutter going to the basket. The halftime adjustments, it's going to be fun to watch in the second half.
A tenth of a second more on the shot clock than the game clock in Kingsport from the Meadowview Marriott Conference Resort and Convention Center. Way on the front court is Warwick's, defended by Poor. 17. 12. Cutlip across, bunch, 8, knifes his way into the paint, tipped away by Woods, regathered by Looney, and the foul inside.
Look at a jump ball. And the possession area will stay with the Bears. Coach Todd comes out, let's run 4 away, 4 away.
11-point game, onto the floor, 3 seconds, 2, knifing his way inside, Walker the floater, rattles and goes.
That's a big bucket for the Bears going into halftime. We talk about who's going to take momentum on their side. The Bears may claim a little bit of momentum going into the locker room.
I think so. Going to the halftime break, the score in favor of Johnson's Royals by 9 points, 35-26 in Kingsport, Tennessee, from the Meadowview Marriott Conference Resort and Convention Center. We'll return on the Southeast Sports Network with the second half of action between the Royals and the Bears.
Welcome to SESN, your ticket to the front row of the sports world, covering local, regional, and national events. We bring the game to you. Feel the excitement of every play, every score, every victory. Get your seat, get on air, and immerse yourself in the heart-pounding action. The Southeast Sports Network, where sports come to life.
I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you prevent wildfires.
Dude, I've got this. I've been camping since I was 5 years old.
But I am a camping influencer.
You know what? I'll bet you $5. Okay. Assistant Smokey, what is the best way to put out a campfire?
To put out a campfire, drown with water, stir, drown again. Then make sure the fire is out cold by feeling with the back of your hand.
Wait, really?
I'll take the $5.
Hi, I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you out, because only you can prevent wildfires.
Hey, Assistant Smokey Bear. Call me Papa Bear, because I'm grilling up dinner. Do you get it?
Yes, good job.
So, what should I do with all these coals?
Don't just toss them out. Put them in a metal container because those embers can start a wildfire.
I understand. The stakes are high.
Ha, 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 ha.
See, Smokey thinks I'm funny.
I got involved in officiating volleyball 8 years after I played Division I in college.
Saying yes to volleyball officiating will give you the privilege to be a part of one of the most exciting sports around.
I'm a speaker,
A builder.
I coach,
Culinary arts. Auditor. A firefighter.
For anyone contemplating becoming a volleyball official, just go for it.
Take the plunge. Open the door.
Say yes to officiating. Learn more about how to get involved at sayyes2officiating.com.
For every generation, it has started with the call to serve. Discovering the purpose and the belonging earned with the title. Learning to dig deep and push through adversity together. Defending our nation and its people. It is a life of great worth and reward. But Marines are never really finished serving. Their commitment comes full circle, visible in communities across our country. This is Semper Fidelis, always faithful, always Marine, marking a path for the next generation.
We're there to serve, make sure we're creating a fair atmosphere for both teams, upholding the integrity of the game.
I chose to be an official. It's the best decision I've made.
In life, things aren't scripted. Games aren't pre-scripted. You know, I got into officiating because my father was an official. Officiating was part of our family life. It wasn't just the game.
Get to be outside, get to experience the game. It's so much more fun. You can get a lot out of it.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
To help me become not only a better official, but a better person.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
And it's just been wonderful.
teams in action, we've got you covered. Stream live games and highlights on YouTube, Twitch, Amazon Fire TV, Stream TV, and more. For all the details, visit our How to Watch page at sesnsports.com. It's your one-stop guide to catching every play, every time, wherever you are. The Southeast Sports Network, bringing the game to you anytime, anywhere. Catch the most thrilling moments from your favorite local teams, only on the Southeast Sports Network. From jaw-dropping touchdowns to game-winning goals, we bring you all the highlights that make the Southeast the heart of sports. Don't miss out. Tune in anytime, anywhere, and relive the action like never before. The action lives on our YouTube channel, but you can watch highlights many different ways by visiting our website. The Southeast Sports Network, where every play matters.
The story of the United States has been written for centuries. Penned by millions of authors, written in every language, from every perspective. With every chapter as unique as our people and our land. Our story is one made up of many. Find yours in the USA.
Back in Kingsport, Tennessee, about ready to go with our second half. Before we get started, in this game it's 35-26. Golden Tigers of Bernal still playing. Quick look, the Koalas and the Rams going at it, 3-1 Koalas, 3-2 CIU. 35-26, 9-point game. The winner of this semifinal will move on to the AAC Championship game tomorrow at 3 o'clock. We'll have that, of course, on the Southeast Sports Network.
Looking over the statistics from that first half, Johnson feeding the basketball inside to Mason Lockhart. 14 buckets, only 2 assists. Shows you that they're going to go through the post offensively. What do the UPike need to do? They need to continue playing physical on the offensive end. No, they're going to get bumped going to the rim. Nice finish going to the halftime by L.A. Walker.
Bunch down inside. Hook shot, big high hook shot. Looney the putback blocked by Lockhart, and he is fired up.
That's where the officials did a nice job of talking to Mason Lockhart, asking to control his emotions. That'll be his second. Nice job of Cade Looney, though, getting the basketball, trying to get back up off the glass as quickly as possible. It was slightly too late. First of all, but nice job getting the offensive rebound, crashing the glass.
No.
6 points, 6 rebounds for the graduate student in that first half.
Yes.
4 straight for the Bears. Here they need to bring the physicality to this defensive end. So what kind of adjustments they'll make guarding Mason Lockhart.
This game has never been tied, and the Bears have never been in the lead. Down low off the glass, Lockhart gets it to go.
He does such a good job of pinning his defender on the post. Has an easy lane to the bucket, lays it in.
Down low, Bradley Bunch, who else?
Back-to-back buckets for guys who are first-team AAC members.
Poor down inside, gets that to go with a kiss off of the glass.
Worked off a screen, got from the left side of the floor to the right side. Easy layup for Isaiah Poor.
The Bears to respond, 3-ball on the way, and Bradley Bunch hits that from Pikeville, Kentucky. Oh, baby.
Player of the year coming out, trying to will his team to a victory this second half.
From the front court, Poor knifes his way down inside, off the glass this goes. Bank is open, baby.
Back-to-back buckets for Isaiah Poor. He is a problem on the offensive end for the Bears.
Mid-range, floater rattles, drops, Warwicks, yes.
A little bit of flow offensively, Gabe. Multiple buckets, back-to-back trips for each team.
This is the most scoring I think we've seen all day long for these two. 2 minutes and a half gone in our second half. The Johnson Royals looking to keep the foot on the gas. Royals give, Woods fights his way inside. The floater off the mark as Looney pulls it in. Here come the Bears. Pikeville's program, stopping on the straightaway, is Warwicks. Bears to the corner, L.A. Walker, defended by the Royals. Tries to beat out Ben Rice. Baseline battle as this one clatters home into the twine. The bank is open on Friday late.
A big bucket going into halftime by L.A. Walker, I believe, kind of ignited his teammates going into the second half.
Mason Lockhart, spin move baseline. In trouble, has hook shot short.
Back-to-back stops for the Bears defensively. See if they can continue putting buckets and points on the scoreboard.
With 3.5 gone in our second half, Warwicks pitches this outside the bunch, fights his way to the elbow, steps back, high post, wants Kean and he's got him. Bradley fires the long ball. This one is automatic. Oh, baby. They didn't touch the rim.
The player of the year in the Appalachian Athletic Conference, Bradley Bunch.
Can't imagine why. Money ball. 41-39, we're within 2 in Kingsport, Tennessee, as the Bears came out of the locker room with a plan, Gary.
They've adjusted to the physicality from the Johnson Royals. They're starting to flow offensively.
Nearly stolen away by Bunch. Royals pitched inside. Caden Looney steals it. Here they come, the Bears of Pikeville. 4.5 gone in the second half. Warwicks gets it back for the first lead of the game. Yes! Pikeville is out in front, 42-41.
And Coach Sharp says, give me a timeout. The crowd is going crazy. A lot of electricity inside the conference center in Meadowview.
Hello and welcome to Kingsport, Tennessee, where we play basketball championships. It's 42-41. The action is through the roof between the Bears and the Royals on SCSN.
Yes, that's what they call it.
Back in Kingsport. Gary looked so busted when I looked at him. We're talking about that being a kill.
Yeah, so the University of Pikeville basketball program, they have 3 consecutive defensive stops in a row. They call that a kill. They actually chart how many kills they can have. And the reason they call it a kill, they kill a run for another team. So you have 3 straight stops, you kill their momentum, and you stack buckets. The Bears just come off of a kill, 3 consecutive defensive stops. They turn them into points. A 9-point deficit at halftime is now a 1-point U-Pike lead here in the second half.
Outside, Royals on the way. This takes a big high bounce and won't go. 1-point game remains where we're at in Kingsport between the Bears and Johnson Royals. Down inside, kept alive. L.A. Walker comes up with the ball. Pitched outside, 3-ball on the way, and this one misses. Battle on the baseline as Lockhart picks up another foul. They cannot afford to let him catch those.
They're actually going to get Cade Looney on the bump there. Again, physicality to throw the whistles there. Again, Mason Lockhart is a load on the inside. Cade Looney tried to do everything he could. Picked up the foul. Now, offensively for Johnson, they need to be more intentional getting one in blue at the post.
Good call on that being a Looney foul. That's his second. Lockhart only has 2 then. 5 minutes and 12 seconds gone in the second half in a 1-point game.
Quickly draws another foul on Cade Looney. Mason Lockhart is a load, folks, and here early in the second half, the Bears have been bringing a second defender to try to double team one in blue. Let's see what happens with Looney. He's got 3 fouls.
Way back on the front court. Royals pitch it down along the sideline. Johnson to the straightaway. Poor knifes his way to the elbow. Fires the long 2 as he falls to the hardwood. Oh, baby. 44-42. They're back out in front.
Isaiah Poor is a shot maker. Defense, great defense. Better offense. Isaiah Poor rising high above the defender, holding release, finding the bottom of the bucket.
2 lead changes in the last 60 seconds of play, 14:30 to go in this semifinal of the 2025 AAC Championship.
They had the wrong score on the scoreboard, and Coach Sharp said, you don't have to take it off. Don't take the point off. We're good.
Actually, they fooled me. I just trust them. I just trust whatever's on the scoreboard. It's great. Down the floor come the Bears of Pikeville. They put the point back up. They led for the first time a couple of moments ago. Shoveled outside. Warwick loses it. Poor steps over him and has the ball. Look at him run smiling. Isaiah down the floor into the paint. Low post. He gets it back. Fires the shot from the baseline and knocks it down. 46-42. A 4-point advantage. Ty Compton is talking to the referee.
Isaiah Poor and Kean Warwick have been battling all game long. Both point guards like to play very physical. They're very quick, and Coach Compton is working for a call. He thought his point guard got fouled on the baseline. I thought it looked clean. I thought Isaiah Poor got all basketball, ripped it away, went the other way and got the bucket. Nice response here from the Johnson Royals. The Bears had all the momentum, 42-41 lead. The Meadowview Conference Resort and Convention Center was rocking. The Johnson Royals, they respond with 5 points of their own. Cade Looney has checked out. Tyler Best has checked in. Typically, defensively in this lineup, Bradley Bunch will be guarding Mason Lockhart.
Back underway. Bunch. Rigdon in trouble for a moment. Warwicks will run the floor, trailing by 4, the Bears of Pikeville. The Kentucky-based program seeking to enter the championship tomorrow. The Johnson Royals, a short trip up 75. In the lead by 4 as we get the violation down low in the paint.
They got a switch. Bradley Bunch had Isaiah Poor guarding him, and he had him pinned on the back. Instead of giving the easy bucket by the rim, Isaiah Poor picked up the foul.
Put onto the floor to Bunch. Bradley Bunch, the handoff to Kean. Over the top, Bunch again. Bradley fights his way to the mid-post, across the paint, fires as he's fouled.
Johnson's actually running a zone defense, and Isaiah Poor is one of the forwards, one of the guys on the box. And the Bears are running their offense through the post, whatever side Isaiah Poor is, a mismatch between Bradley Bunch and Isaiah Poor.
Believe it or not, I'm really of the opinion they've done a nice job of containing Bunch. Bunch has 15 points, but he shot 52% from the floor this season and averaged 20. Obviously trying to do everything he can in an important game like this, and so far he's 5 for 11 from the floor for 15 points. Could be doing a lot more damage.
Yeah, Johnson is definitely, they're sending a lot of defenders at him, just like the Bears trying to do with Mason Lockhart. Be interested with this defensive alignment for UPike. They can contain the Royals.
2-point game with 13 to play. Towards the baseline, Royals across, on the way, no, it rattled off. Regathered, Cudwip running the floor. Fights his way inside, Rigdon across, Bunch fires the 3 and it rolls over the iron. Back out in front by a point, 47-46 with 13 minutes to play. One-point game, 3 lead changes in the last 2 minutes as this one makes it a 4th lead change. The Johnson Royals on top, in control as Taurus Woods knocks it down.
Shot makers both ways. Love seeing basketball being played at this level.
Chaotic at Kingsport.
We'll get Hayden Wendell for the hold, and the Royals are trying their best to reignite their physicality they had success with in that first half.
That 3-ball, the first for Taurus Woods. It means he's got 8 points.
As the Royals will switch back to man-to-man defense.
Mason Lockhart has got 10 for the Royals, 19 for Isaiah Poor. And Bradley Bunch, the leading scorer for the Bears. Lockhart hands it off, and Billingsley will carry it up the floor. From the straightaway, delivered across to the arc. 49-47, Royals out in front. Near the elbow. Yo-yoing, fighting his way along the block, and another whistle. Mason Lockhart is a whistle-generating machine, but what a hooper he is. So fun to watch play.
That's the, to your point, that's the 5th foul that he's been able to draw this evening. In this lineup, Bradley Bunch will be picking up his 2nd foul. He's a load to guard one-on-one. Surprised they're not trying to send multiple defenders at 1 and blue.
Yes, this goes for Lockhart, who now has 11 points. His first goes at the line. Rattles and won't drop. We play on in Kingsport. This one is just getting more and more exciting. The Royals are out ahead by 3.
Second half offensively for the Bears, it's been Bradley Bunch.
Rigdon outside, straight away, 3-ball rattles out. Royals leading by 3, get it back with 11.5 to play. Bunch has 20, he's the man for the Bears. Down the sideline to the baseline. Woods backing down the Bear, and this one waved off.
Cutler was going to be called for the push as Woods got really deep on the post, and Cutler was trying to nudge him out ever so slightly. That's what he's telling the official. Actually pushed him a long distance. Good call for the push. Best and Rigdon will check out. Walker and Looney will check back in.
Floated onto the floor by the Johnson Royals. From the elbow, Woods delivers to Billingsley, defended by Warricks. Inside over the wing. It would be a long 2 if he pulled up. Torres backing his way down to the low post, fights around and extends the lead to 5, 52-47. Woods has got 10.
He's a scorer, folks. Pump fake, up and under, soft touch around the rim.
And on the other end, a menace for Mr. Warricks. He's contained him today. Just 5 points for Kean. Backside, Cutlip, floater, putback goes for Looney. He's got 9.
They need somebody else besides Bradley Bunch to score the basketball. Good to see off the offensive rebound to get the putback. The Bears have to get stops on the defensive end.
From the front court, Royals hand it off to the straightaway where Mason Lockhart will decide to give it back off.
Yeah, Taurus Woods won the basketball on the post. They'll go to the other side to Mason Lockhart.
Here he comes. Look out, Looney. Lockhart fights his way inside and rustles the twine again. Big guy, big number 1, cooking with gas in Kingsport, Tennessee. He's got 13 points. Ball comes out for a moment. Coach wants a call, not going to get it. L.A. Walker defended outside of the arc. On the straightaway, tipped. Warricks pulls it in. Walker pulls up, 3-ball on the way. Yes! This one goes. Cash money. A 2-point game with 9:46 to play. 54-52 in Kingsport. Welcome back on the Southeast Sports Network. We're going to take a trip down to South Carolina where CIU exploded while we were away. It was like a 1-run game last time we checked in.
2-1.
They're advertising also in South Carolina. The Koalas, I'm not sure what they're advertising, and I don't know what's going on at Bernal. Back underway in Kingsport, Tennessee. Along the baseline, Lockhart. That's too good, right? No,
love it.
Couldn't tell what was going on. Mason, low block, spins and sends it outside. Lockhart gets it back. Look out for the big man who hits the hook shot. He's cash, he's money, he's on fire.
Such skilled post player. He saw the defender coming from the other direction. He spun away from the other defender for the easy layup.
Here, he's got 15 points.
He is so good.
This guy is probably the best. Spin move, backdoor, Looney. Harassed by Lockhart, blocked. Put that away, he says, pushing the orange down towards the floor.
And off the jump ball, the possession arrow goes to the Royals of Johnson. As Tyler Best will check in, Cade Looney will check out, and typically in this defensive rotation, Bradley Bunch will then pick up the assignment of guard Mason Lockhart.
Sid Christ trying to get an explanation at the table. Ty Compton also seems upset, sitting out on the floor. We've got a Sid Christ update coming for you in the next 8 minutes. 4-point game, 56-52. Royals knifes his way inside, floater. Oh, baby, that was so close. Would have been a huge 6-point lead, 8.5 to go. Bears through the front court, they'll go to work offensively. Warwick's dives his way along the paint. Pump, glass, easy money as he wrestles the twine. We're within 2 again in Kingsport.
Key in Warwick's offensive game right there. Beat his defender, get to the bucket, use a head fake, get the defender in the air, and then finish off the glass.
Gary, I love basketball. I love basketball. From the wing, Johnson Royals inside. Look out, it's number 1 and number 1. Lockhart turns, fires, Jay goes! 4-point game, 58-54, 7:50 to go.
Showing some finesse on the baseline, Mason Lockhart.
The big guys, the most talented guys on the floor, maybe 2 of the most talented in the country. Bunch wants to respond. Outside 3 ball on the way. It's short. I think he was disrupted by Woods in motion. Lockhart has 17 points. Bunch has still got 20.
I would take 1 in gray and 1 in blue and start any basketball team you want to start. Bears will have to respond defensively here.
7:22 to play, 4-point game, 58-54. Fed to Lockhart. Mason over the top of Looney. Hook shot short. Bunch gets the board.
Yeah, Bunch come to help. Calls Mason Lockhart to shoot that basketball a little bit quicker than he wanted to.
Warwick's from the wing, across to Cutler. Keenan heavily defended outside. Tries to fight his way to the baseline. The floater can't be dropped in over Carball. The putback cashed in. 2-point game, 7 to play, 58-56.
Nice job of Cade Looney. He knows his role. It's going to be hard for him to score one-on-one on Mason Lockhart. His job is get the offense rebound and get the putbacks every time he can.
The Kentucky boys hanging with Rocky Top. Powder blue and orange collide today in Kingsport. 6.5 to go. Lockhart over the top. It goes again. Mason Lockhart is on fire.
That dude is a matchup problem for anybody in the country.
He's up to 19 points today for the Royals. He wants to go to the championship. Warwick's hands it off. Looney blows a tire. He'll regather. 4 points separated, 60-56 with 6 minutes and 10 seconds to play. Cutlip down low. Bunch back door. LA fouled as this rustles the twine.
LA Walker had a big bucket going into halftime. Huge bucket here from the find from Bradley Bunch. Let's see if LA Walker can complete the 3-point play the Naismith way.
LA Walker 13 points in a 2-point game. He can make it 14 and cut it to 1.
Second team all AAC selection. Also allow Isaiah Poore to check in.
This game has changed a lot since the half. It was 34-21 Johnson at one point. I thought they were going to run away with it, Gary. I'm not going to lie.
It was, they were completely in control. The physicality was disrupting UPike.
All 3 points in the pocket of Mr. Walker. He's good for 14 on the day, and it's a 1-point game.
I love the response by UPike, the physicality. I also like the response from Johnson as UPike went on that early second half run. The Royals have not backed down. They continue to punch back as well.
We've seen 4 lead changes, but none in the last 8 minutes of play. Woods in a 1-point game to Isaiah Poore on the wing. Cutlip defending, knifes his way down low off the glass. That is a high bank shot to make it 3 points.
Johnson's got 2 guys who's hard to guard one-on-one. Mason Lockhart and Isaiah Poore, number 1 and number 2 in blue.
62-59, Warwick's Bunch. Oh my goodness, tried to hit that one from West Virginia, couldn't knock it down. What are you going to do after this? You gonna get dinner?
we got an exciting one after this. Milligan and Montrese.
It's going to be a barn burner, too. I can't take another 2-point game. I'm going to have anxiety for the rest of the week. This one goes down inside. 64-59, 5-point game, 5 minutes to play.
Isaiah Poore, a.k.a. Bucket Getter.
These guys are on fire. Can it stay this fun down to the wire? Bunch inside, baseline off the glass. He's fouled hard. Bunch has 20 points. He hasn't scored in a long time. 2 missed shots in a row. Just missed for the first time today from 3-point land.
That's on Taurus Woods. It'll be his second. Bradley Bunch got the basketball deep in the post. They challenged him. He's been beat and banged, as Mason Lockhart has as well. Very physical ball game. This has a national tournament type feel.
Doesn't go.
The national tournament, you value each and every possession, and both these teams have done that today.
Suddenly one of the best shooters in America, maybe a little off. Misses his first at the line today. Second will not go either. Usually he shoots 70% from the floor.
Y'all wonder if fatigue is starting to come into play for Bradley Bunch. Hasn't had an opportunity to check out, and all the physicality today.
4.5 minutes to play, 5-point game. Turnaround, Isaiah Poor. Look out, baby.
That young man's got fresh legs. He's come in and scored 3 straight buckets for Johnson.
4:22 to play in the semifinal. 3 ball in the way for Warwick's. L.A. Walker keeps it alive. Those are clutch points as he gets it to go and keeps it a 5-point game. 66-61, 4-11.
He's got 16 on the afternoon, and L.A. Walker's has scored some extremely important buckets for the Bears.
Inside of 4 minutes in a 5-point game. Poor again from mid-range, knocks it down. Are you kidding me?
An elite bucket getter, Isaiah Poor. He's got 27.
Isaiah Poor leaving it all on the floor. He is cooking today. Inside Bunch, yes, this one wrestles the twine easily as he gets back on the stat sheet for the first time in a while. 5-point game, 68-63. And I'm sure if you're a parent, a grandparent, a family member, a friend, you might be a little stressed out. So why don't we do something fun together to try to relax in a barn burner in the conference tournament, Gary? Does that sound good? Are you stressed?
I am a little stressed, yes. Got any way I can relieve my stress?
I do. Let's talk about a guy's chair that keeps breaking in Kingsport, the associate head coach of the U-Pike Bears, Sid Christ. This is a look at his chair before the game. Now, during the tournament last winter, this tournament, his chair broke. Today, the integrity looking good, the chair in good shape, and it has yet to break during the game. He also came here in this December and participated in the show with the Bears as part of the team, and is now 1 for 3 on breaking his chair in Kingsport. So, or I should say 2 for 3 on his chair surviving. So congratulations to Sid Christ on being able to sit in a chair for the whole day.
I'm definitely worried about his safety. We're glad. He said the chair's been working out. He's finding the proper chair to match his physicality coming up and cheering on the Bears and encouraging the Bears as well.
He does bring a lot of physicality to the game from the bench as a coach and really moves around on those chairs a lot. And those folding chairs, you have to pick the right one to be able to move around that much.
Important for the Bears to respond defensively here.
3.5 to go, and this one with the whistle off the glass, shooter's roll.
We've called him bucket getter this afternoon. Isaiah Poor maybe have a different nickname. Can't guard me. He's come off the bench after a short break. That is 4 straight possessions. He's got tough buckets. He has an opportunity to finish a 3-point play.
Couldn't get the 3rd point. Very nice trip down the floor for the Royals, who now lead by 7 with 3 minutes and 15 seconds to play.
Yeah, this is a time where the Bears got to play at a next level efficiency, offensively and defensively, as you're running out of time, down by 7.
Warwick's running the floor. Christ calling Bunch closer. He runs the spin move. He'll take the ball. Bradley inside. Looney off the glass. No, it's short. Fended off.
Isaiah Poor got another stop. The last 5 minutes of this ball game has been Isaiah Poor time.
He is insane. He's got 3 rebounds, but that's the least impressive stat line. From the floor, 12 for 13, 29 points. We're witnessing something here.
You can't guard him.
He's having the game that kids dream about. Ow, Taurus Woods! The postage on that shot had to be insane. How did he hit it? 10-point game. 2 minutes, 17 seconds to play. Bears must score. Cade fires. Yes. 8-point game.
Back and forth basketball now with 2 minutes to play in this one. The Bears have to get stops every single possession.
They could not afford to let them burn a bunch of clock, taking their time down the floor. Way back on the front court between the circles is Isaiah Poor, who is 12 for 13 for 29 points.
Both teams have committed 6 fouls, so both teams are in the bonus.
Yo-yo in the orange, 10 on the shot clock. Here comes Poor. Slides, fires from the elbow. No, his second miss of the day in clutch time. 98 seconds to play. Here come the Bears of Pikeville. Warwick's on the straightaway. 8. No, off the mark. And that is a huge miss for U-Pike. At the center of the floor, somehow they get this through. L.A. Walker nearly picks his pocket and the whistle.
Sometime in the next minute and 16 seconds, this will be the 5th foul on L.A. Walker. So the way the national tournament, the AAC receives 2 automatic bids into the national tournament. Whoever wins the regular season championship, which the University of Pikeville won the regular season championship, they've already punched their ticket into the national tournament. The other ticket comes to the team who wins the postseason tournament.
This goes.
If it's the same team as last year, Union Commonwealth won the regular season and the postseason tournament, whoever finished second in the regular season would receive the second bid.
Clatters off the front of the iron. Pikeville trailing by 9 with 70 seconds to play. Bunch heavily contested. He hit that one from U-Pike, the front step of campus. Unreal. We're all down to this. 6 points separate us, 55 seconds to play. Woods killing some clock as he hides on the front court, harassed by Looney. Warwick's way near the timeline is fouled intentionally. 47.1 on the clock, 6-point game.
Still in the one-on-one situation. Coach Todd comes and talks to the official. He wanted a timeout after the make. Allow Ben Ross to check in, Mason Lockhart to check out. This will be an offense-defense situation.
They're ignoring Compton.
Tyler Moore, this is his first trip on the evening. He's 81% on the season.
Yes. That goes for Tyler Moore.
Physical ball game, national tournament field.
Importantly, that makes it a 7-point game in Kingsport, Tennessee. Moore to push it to 8. It's off the mark. Here come the Bears of Pikeville. Bradley Bunch just nailed a heavily contested 3. Down inside along the edge of the paint. Backdoor Looney gets it to go. They're hanging around. 5-point game, 36 seconds to play. Timeout on the floor in Kingsport, Tennessee from the Meadowview Marriott. Gary, how do the Bears come back and win this game? They've hung around, they keep trimming the margin down. Between the 15th minute and the 13th minute, we saw the lead change 4 times, and since then, the Johnson Royals have been back in command, and that was the only time the lead changed in this game. It happened in that stretch of the second half.
I think the game has been 2 different halves, right? The first half is very physical. Johnson had complete control of that basketball game. The Bears were unable to respond to physicality. Then late in that first half, L.A. Walker got a couple of tough buckets going into halftime. And then the Bears come out on the big run to start off the second half to take the lead, but then gave Johnson the Royals and Coach Logan Sharp, they started punching back. They reclaimed the lead, got as many as 10 points in the second half. And then the Bears are starting to respond a little bit. Now, in 36 seconds, how do you make up a 5-point deficit? Well, you've got to guard hard. You got to jump passing lanes a little bit, try for a steal. If it's not there, then you got to foul and hope Johnson will miss some free throws. Johnson, if they get fouled, they'll have one more foul where they'll shoot a 1 in the bonus situation. And then when the Bears have the basketball, they have to convert perfectly offensively.
The Johnson Royals, the number 4 seed, a chance to topple the number 1 seed in Kingsport, Tennessee. If you're just joining us, welcome inside of the Meadowview. Gabriel Schrei, Gary Justice, you have entered a dogfight on the hardwood as we get another immediate timeout in this 5-point game with 34 seconds to play.
Both teams now will have 2 timeouts, and we'll reset the foul situation. 6 team fouls have been called on the Johnson Royals, so if they foul UPike, they will shoot 1 into 1. 18 fouls have been called on the Bears, so if they foul the Johnson Royals, they will shoot the 1-1 as well.
Here's a look at the scores that got us here. Pikeville overcame Truett McConnell in the quarterfinal yesterday. Johnson handled Bryan easily. And we're going to have our next semifinal in a few moments on SCSN, where Milligan, who got around Tennessee Wesleyan, will battle the Rams of CIU's conquerors, the Montreat Cavaliers. I had to think about that word.
Yeah, Montreat slow starting that first half yesterday, then they responded in a big way. Taurus Woods will inbound the basketball for Johnson. A tough spot right in front of the UPike bench. Look for the Bears to deny as hard as they can.
On the floor, on the sideline, in trouble, violated.
And Coach Sharp says, give me a timeout. Now they only have 1 timeout left.
75-70, 28 seconds to play in Kingsport.
Nice job by the Bears. If you notice, they didn't immediately go for the foul. They went for the steal and went for the trap. They got the ball carrier to pick up, ball handler to pick up the dribble. They started going for the swipe.
So it's all come down to this. 28 seconds to play. The season on the line for the number 1 seed in the AAC tournament against the number 4 seed in the tournament.
Also, now Johnson only has 2 seconds to get the basketball across half court. 22 on the shot clock. Just because you call a timeout doesn't mean the 10-second situation of the backcourt 10-second resets. They have 2 seconds, so Johnson's got to inbound the basketball and get it across half court. And I promise you, UPike will not allow them to inbound the basketball going toward the Johnson basket. So it'll be going towards the UPike basket. They got to get the pass there and then a longer pass down the court.
So what you're telling me is Ty Compton is a genius.
He has a really good staff as well. Ty Compton, Coach of the Year in AAC, quality coach, but he also has he surrounded himself with a very talented coaching staff as well.
A 5-point game, ready to go, 28 seconds. He has to get it over the line. 10-second violation avoided. On the front court in trouble as he's harassed and the whistle.
They were just a split second away. Excellent job of Coach Sharp. A nice chest pass with intention of getting that thing across half court. Now this will be 1-1, so it's important. We talked about all tournament long the importance of hitting the front end of these 1-1 shots.
Dallas Carbaugh, all the pressure on him. Yes, Carbaugh this season 79% at that line. That makes it a 6-point game. If he hits the second, the Bears are in trouble. It'll be a 7-point margin. No. 6 points separate us. We're off and running in Kingsport. Warwick's 19 seconds, 18-17. Heavily contested. Bunch goes down on the line and the whistle.
Is it a 3 or a 2?
He's saying 2? 3.
He's 3. He's going to be on number 2, but it'll be for 3 shots. So now you can make points without the clock moving. However, last time Bradley went to the free throw line, he missed 2 free throws.
That's right, and he's been really good this year. And obviously, as somebody who's as efficient as he is, 71%, as his first won't go in clutch time.
I really feel with Bradley Bunch, it has to be fatigue here. He's played every minute of this ball game. He's had to guard Mason Lockhart. He's been the go-to guy offensively.
Yes, he gets the first of his 3 shots to go.
That's number 2. He got 1 more. Oh, yeah. I understand now. My apologies.
Now, you're right. That didn't make sense. 5-point game, 16.8 on the clock. The Bears have to overcome an insurmountable mountain in the 4th seed. The Johnson Royals are surging as the second rolls out on Bunch. And on the baseline, the whistle.
So that's 4 misses from the line here late, and Bradley Bunch is really upset at himself. Now this will be a double bonus the rest of the way for Johnson. Johnson 11 of 18, the Bears 9 of 17 from the line.
Yes. An absolute dagger for the Bears.
It's been an entertaining game between two quality teams.
Yes. Get ready. Here comes Lawrence. 13 seconds. 12. Bunch blows a tire. He's down. Ball picked up in the corner. Fired. Rigdon can't get it to go. Regathered. Looney gets it. 4.7 seconds. And so it's a 5-point game. 5 seconds. On the floor. Poor fouled. 3.5 seconds. That did it.
So the concern there on Bradley Bunch is last Saturday against CIU, he turned his ankle in that ball game. And it was his right ankle that he turned when he planted to shoot the shot, the three-point shot. It gave out on him. He went on the ground. He was grabbing his ankle. He's an important part to this U-Pike basketball program.
He's one of the best players in America.
I tell you, somebody else is a pretty good guy at the free throw line, Isaiah Poore.
No kidding, Isaiah Poore. Came to Kingsport, he said, what's a number 4 seed? Look out, I have to get to the championship. Misses both on this trip. Floated, game's over. The number 4 seed has made it to the 2025 AAC Basketball Championship. They take down the Bears of Pikeville, the number 1 seed.
I really like the game plan, what Logan Sharp had it for his team today. A lot of physicality, kind of blew up the U-Pike offense that first half, got them off their screens, executed on the offensive end. Isaiah Poore, Torres Burks, and also Mason Lockhart, they'll be a tough out for anybody the rest of the season.
What an impressive win for the Johnson Royals, Gary. I'm just flabbergasted they were able to pull it off, fending off one of the best basketball programs we've seen in this conference in the last few years. Just a really good game, too.
Yeah, both teams put 3 players in double figures. Isaiah Poore with 29, Mason Lockhart with 19, Taurus Woods with 13, and for the Bears, Bradley Bunch 26, Cade Looney with 17, Ellie Walker with 16. 2 quality coaches, quality teams. The Bears have already secured, they punched their ticket to the national tournament. The Johnson Royals are looking to punch their ticket tomorrow afternoon.
Will they be able to do it? We'll have the Cavaliers and the Buffaloes next on the Southeast Sports Network as our coverage continues. And of course, we'll have the championships tomorrow. The women's game at 1 p.m. Eastern, the men's game at 3 p.m. Eastern. We hope you'll join us for what promises to be really, really good action. For both the Royals and the Bears, I'm Gabriel Schrei. Thank you for joining my crew and I and my good friend Gary Justice from Kingsport, Tennessee. 78-73 your final. This has been a production of the Southeast Sports Network. All games and events airing on our networks are broadcast live and are copyright material. Today's game will be archived inside of the app or platform where you viewed it and available for replay.
Come on.
Welcome to SESN, your ticket to the front row of the sports world, covering local, regional, and national events. We bring the game to you. Feel the excitement of every play, every score, every victory. Get your seat, get on air, and immerse yourself in the heart-pounding action. The Southeast Sports Network, where sports come to life.
Hi, I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you prevent wildfires.
Dude, I've got this. I've been camping since I was 5 years old.
But I am a camping influencer.
You know what? I'll bet you $5. Okay. Assistant Smokey, what is the best way to put out a campfire?
To put out a campfire, drown with water, stir, drown again. Then make sure the fire is out cold by feeling with the back of your hand.
Wait, really?
I'll take the $5.
Hi, I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you out, because only you can prevent wildfires.
Hey, Assistant Smokey Bear, call me Papa Bear, because I'm grilling up dinner. Do you get it?
Yes, good job.
So, what should I do with all these coals?
Don't just toss them out. Put them in a metal container because those embers can start a wildfire.
I understand. The stakes are high.
Ha 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 ha.
See, Smokey thinks I'm funny.
I got involved in officiating volleyball 8 years after I played Division I in college.
Saying yes to volleyball officiating will give you the privilege to be a part of one of the most exciting sports around.
I'm a speaker,
A builder.
I coach.
Culinary arts. Auditor. A firefighter.
For anyone contemplating becoming a volleyball official, just go for it.
Take the plunge. Open the door.
Say yes to officiating. Learn more about how to get involved at sayyes2officiating.com.
For every generation, it has started with the call to serve. Discovering the purpose and the belonging earned with the title. Learning to dig deep and push through adversity together. Defending our nation and its people. It is a life of great worth and reward. But Marines are never really finished serving. Their commitment comes full circle, visible in communities across our country. This is Semper Fidelis. Always faithful. Always marine. Marking a path for the next generation.
We're there to serve, make sure we're creating a fair atmosphere for both teams, upholding the integrity of the game.
I chose to be an official. It's the best decision I've made.
In life, things aren't scripted. Games aren't pre-scripted. You know, I got into officiating because my father was an official. Officiating was part of our family life. It wasn't just the game.
Get to be outside, get to like experience the game. It's so much more fun. You can get a lot out of it.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
It helped me become not only a better official, but a better person.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
And it's just been wonderful.